Hey, hey, hail, and welcome. Today is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving isn't really a Danish holiday, so it's not really something we celebrate here. But I figured it's an excuse, it's an occasion, so today we're having a little Thanksgiving stream, which is the same as a normal stream. But I invite you to bring up the things that you feel thankful for in your life. Because it's always good to practice a little gratitude and focus on what we have. Couldn't remember the word, just pick the closest one that you could remember. I figured that was probably what was going on, Salaminator. I figured that was probably why you said dry cleaning. Dry cleaning. I know English very good. So, it has been a while. Let's see. Really? The 9th? It has been almost 3 weeks since we last played this. Hey, Zahel, welcome! It has been almost 3 weeks since we played this. And from what I remember, we were done with the Beholders, we had dealt with the Mind Flayers, and what was left was to go and deal with these undead that the Valcherez had somehow rallied to her cause. And did we have any management to do? I think we had everything in order. Got decent supplies. Wait, we do have these. Fortification versus resistance. Do I want to give this Cloak of Resistance to one of my party members? Definitely not. And ooh. Oh, +3 to all saving throws. I think we're gonna sell this Cloak of Resistance. We're gonna keep the Mantle of Great Stealth, since that might come in handy at some point, and it doesn't weigh a lot, I think. It actually weighs 3. But we're gonna keep that, but I think we're gonna go sell the Cloak of Resistance. English are great. Dry creaming. It's whipped cream from a can, right? Oh, right. I thought dry creaming was when you were having a good time but not using lube. This guy was willing to deal with me, right? I have a large inventory of magical supplies you might find useful. See your inventory, so I can sell this Cloak of Resistance. And I don't have a lot of money because I spent it all upgrading my weapons. So I'm not going to buy anything off you. This is a +5 now. Haste, keen, d6 electric damage. This is a +4 with constitution damage, poison. Alright, that said and done, let us head out on another adventure. Typical, my mind goes towards dessert, and yours? I mean, you can have a good time for dessert. I'm not completely off base in saying that. Also, obviously, no song requests, no music this stream. We will just be going with the sounds of the game. However, for the first time in many years, for a project stream, we're going to try to have the wheel on. So you guys can spin the wheel if you want. And if it gets too disruptive, I'll turn it off. This is an experiment to see if it'll work. So Don't worry about it. Just spin whenever you feel like it. Desert might just be erotic for you. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I definitely appreciate a good dessert. But I'm pretty sure the south tunnels is where we haven't been yet. Zahel is a level 5 Archmage today. Go from a barbarian to an Archmage. What the heck happened? I mean, clearly you rolled a different character. Doesn't have to be deeper than that. Does the dungeon say? Danger after danger is overcome in heroic fashion until finally they leave with the treasure. A silver hand mirror set. Silver hand mirror set in a painted wooden frame. Lost a limb and being awesome you just adapted. I think you lost some levels too, didn't you, Zahel? You were pretty high level yesterday. If I'm remembering, or last time, if I'm remembering correctly. So, Valen, you have to admit that Lyra has certainly proven herself so far, despite your reservations. Valen glances over uncomfortably in your direction. Yes, I can admit that your seer's prophet has proven more than capable so far. So does this mean you're going to rethink your skepticism concerning the seer's visions? The tiefling smiles. Very cunning, Drow. Get me to commit to an uncomfortable admission? Then while I am off balance, quickly follow up with another point in an effort to win me over to your side. If your moves with a blade were as quick and subtle as your way with words, you might even be a match for me in battle. You're the one to talk. Distract me with a flurry of compliments, then parry my question with a completely unrelated argument. Nicely done. Now answer the question, and I am a match for you in battle. My views on the Seer's vision are unchanged, Aethera, and I've watched you in battle. You have a hole in your defenses. I can accept your beliefs are unchanged, but I'd argue your point about the hole in my defenses. I leave my left side slightly exposed on purpose, to lure an opponent in. Then I strike. And each time you do, you leave your right leg completely open. That's the hole I'm talking about, not the obvious bait of your unguarded left side. Aethera closes her eyes, picturing herself in battle. She opens them in sudden surprise. You're right. My right leg is exposed. I'll have to work on that. Thank you, Valen. I'm glad we had this talk. Level 17 to 19 around there. Mirror something you could 100% imagine finding in an Archmage's talent. Well, since you're an Archmage, maybe you should enchant it somehow. What does this say? Lock? Examine. The sign says freedom, but the gouges on the stain seem suspicious. The gouges on the stain. What are we dealing with? Drearing's Deep. What am I wearing on my head? Is this goggles of minute seeing? Lore and search. Not bad, but I'm sure I could find better.
Good day.
Oh, hello. Cordigan the Rock Gnome. Small, misshapen man bounds up to you from the cavern's gloom, nearly bowling you over in his excitement. Hey, Sunifire here. Nice god. Welcome to Drearing's Deep. Where did you escape from? Did anyone follow you? Come in, Drearing's Deep welcomes you. Ooh, level 16 sorceress. Very nice, Eliminator. Chosen of Chigorak. Scared what kind of enchanted mirror I'm gonna make if I use the powers of my god. Maybe, how about a magical hand mirror of self-esteem that when you look in it, it not enhances, but it focuses on, it accentuates your best features. So when you see yourself in the mirror, you see yourself looking as good as you possibly can, while not being an illusion or a distorted image. Let's get some info from this guy. Drearing's Deep? Yes, Drearing's Deep, the village of the free, or the almost free at least, the no longer enslaved, the not yet fully emancipated Drearing's Deep. Welcome, welcome. What do you mean almost free? Not yet fully emancipated, I said, but you'd better not ask me about that. I may lead the fine citizens of Drearing's Deep, but I dare not speak for them. You should ask them why they're not quite free. You have a funny way of speaking. Me? Quick of the tongue, quick of the tongue. It's nerves is all, just nerves. The stress of leadership, of being almost but not quite free, of nerves. I'm just jittery, that's all. Did you know? Yes, I used to be quite the orator once, quite the orator. I stood before the Gnomish Third Council, I did, and spoke out loud and clear. But then the Illithids got me. They got me, I said. Why did the Illithids catch you? I don't know, I don't remember. They erased that part of my memory. They erased a lot of me. I wasn't always like this, oh no. I remember I was a great orator once. I spoke at the Third Council. That was a really good skill check, Zahel. Well done. I guess you made a really nice enchanted mirror. Gnomish Third Council? Yes, on the new emerald findings it was. Though one of my colleagues had learned to pick up sound waves with a quartz crystal. The Third Council, that was a long time ago, before the Fourth at least. Who are you anyway? Me? I'm Cordigan. I'm the leader of the village. Yes, the elected representative. Secret ballot it was. Secret ballot. Yes, yes, yes. But not much power, though. Not much power at all here in Drearings. Why don't you have much power? It's a complicated state of affairs, yes, a complicated state of affairs. There are elected officials, you see, and there are those we don't elect and yet have power anyway. Well, who's the unelected official, then? Oh, I dare not say, I dare not say. I represent the villagers, but I do not speak for them. Ask them who holds the true power here, then. Ask them, you'll see. All right, well... What makes you think I've escaped from somewhere? Well, slave owners don't just set slaves free willy-nilly now, do they? No, it's bad for business, is it? It is. No, we have to fight for our freedom, tooth and nail, I tell you, tooth and nail. We have to escape, you see. But I'm no slave. Not anymore, no. Welcome to Drearing's Deep. You're free now. Well, almost free. Verging on free, really. It's so close you can almost taste it. It tastes like the mint leaf with a hint of asparagus, yes? Mint leaf and asparagus? Never you mind about that. It was a bad analogy is all. A bad analogy. Little like talking about swords and carrots in the same sentence. Swords and carrots. Well, I'm really not a slave. I never have been. Never? Never ever never? There's no collar that's made its home upon your neck? No manacles upon your hands and shackles on your feet? Or maybe they just played with your head like the damn Illithids. Well, to be fair, I was briefly the slave of... I don't remember what it was. Was it... Some merchant, I don't remember what race he was, who put a slave collar on me after the Medusa petrified me in Shadows of Underdark. But I guess I technically have been a slave. Made an enchanted mirror, so good at showing you the good parts that a really self-centered person would maybe call it cursed. Not be able to put it down because they'd look so damn good because of narcissism. Probably, Zahel. That's the kind of thing. A magic item that's a boon for one person might be a bane for another. To come into talk of fighting for freedoms, who we fisting? Bubble, the Drow, the Dark Elves are on the warpath, and I am currently trying to take out their allies so they will be more vulnerable in the upcoming war. That's who we're fisting. Although we're not freedoms, so we're cheating a little bit and fisting them with swords. How are you doing, Bubbles? I hope you're well. What else? What else do we have here? Why are you so concerned that I might have been followed? That's what happens when people escape, you know. You get followed. You may not think you get followed, but then a slave tracker shows up on the village door, and there you have it. Followed. Slave trackers? Oh, don't you worry now, don't you worry. You're safe from that here in Drearing's Deep, village of the free. Oh yes, you'll be protected from that at least. There's something else to be worrying about. What? What's there to worry about? Hush, hush, my lips are sealed. You'd better not ask me about that. I may lead the fine citizens of Drearing's Deep, but I dare not speak for them. You should ask them what they have to worry about. Alright, I think I've had enough of you. Good talk. I mean, for a village, this looks pretty shitty. It's a pile of crates and a tent. That's not much of a village.
Might we speak?
Sure, Valen. What do you want? This village. These are all surface folk. Why would they be here? The Underdark races use surfaces as slaves or food, or both, nothing more. Well, maybe they aren't what they appear. Do you mean this is an illusion or some kind of spell to hide their true nature? No, I don't think so. Though I can't be sure, of course. But I think they really are what they appear. Is it a nice tent? It doesn't look like a nice tent. It looks like a shitty, almost improvised tent. Alright, just woke up a bit ago, still getting awake. Well, hopefully the soothing tones of my voice can help you with a gentle start to your day, Bubbles. Perhaps, but who do they serve, and why? Well, we'll have to investigate to find out. You're right, of course. There's a mystery here, however. I suggest caution. I mean, you ask if it's a nice tent, Salamander. Look at this. This doesn't look like a nice tent. But this over here, that's just a lean-to. This place looks pretty shitty.
Greetings to you.
Woman clings to the shadows, her voice hesitant and small. What you be wanting with the likes of us? Do you have a name? The woman shakes her head and retreats further into the darkness. We don't use names here. They say if you give someone your name, you'll be the next one to be picked. What do you mean next one picked? The ceremony. It's to protect us. One be picked so the rest can be safe. It's being held more and more often now. There be trouble in the world, you see. Drow, undead, illithids. The ceremony's what keeps us safe. Maybe it's like a TARDIS. I don't think so. I think it's just a shitty tent, unfortunately. Can you tell me a little about this village? Gaze drifts over the ill-constructed buildings. Drearing's Deep, home of the free. We were all slaves once. It's alright. You have nothing to worry about. Yes, I do. We all do. But what do you have to worry about? The ceremony. Repeats what he said. How does a ceremony get called? The woman shifts nervously. The priests ring the gong out behind the temple, and everyone from the village gathers there for the picking. Sometimes one of us rings the gong too, if we think there's need for it. Give your name to be sacrificed to the god cards? It's probably something like that, or maybe it's some kind of deal where people get sent off into slavery and some kind of trade? I don't know. I'm trying to find out. But if the gong's rung, the picking has to happen. The gods have heard the ringing and won't leave without their prize. It should be prize and not price, I think. Once a little boy rang it 3 times and would have rang it more if he hadn't been the one picked. Who runs this place? I kept chickens once before I was captured and sold into the Underdark. There was a saying that the hen that does the picking rules the roost. It ain't no difference here. And who does the picking? High Priest Sodalis does the picking here. This is the only name spoken in Drearing's Deep, because he who does the picking don't never get picked. Picked for what? Ceremony. Right.
I killed my
Oh,
first
an actual
victim when I was
building.
only a girl, a male slave who displeased me. I never even knew his name. I wonder why I'm thinking of him now.
Well met. Hello.
Hey there.
I'm scared to stay here. But if I flee, Vixthra will find me. Save yourselves. Who is Vixthra? It's a weird name because Vix in German is slang for masturbation.
What do
Vixen
you want?
is to masturbate. Please, no more ceremonies. We've lost so many already.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Okay, so if we find the gong, definitely don't ring it. Looks like this is just one big building. Alright, so we have ads coming up, and because I don't want people to miss the story in this game, we will be actually stopping gameplay during the ads. I don't need to go use the bathroom for this ad break, but we'll just sit here talking until we're sure the ads are over.
Well, hello there.
That voice, that chipper tone in her voice did not match what she actually said. Ooh, supplies. I'll take all of that. Thank you very much. Ring the gong. Annihilate the fuckers who come to collect. I thought of that, Salaminator. Here's the issue with that. What if the ceremony, as evil and awful as we can agree that it is, what if it actually is what's keeping the village safe? What if killing the people who come to collect just means someone else will show up and kill all these other people? They're effectively all hostages. Doom them all. I'm trying to play it a little smarter than that. Bubbles. Maybe I can cut some kind of a deal or something. I mean, if I can't come up with any other solution, that is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ring the gong and kill whoever shows up, maybe interrogate them first. But I am looking to maybe find a smarter solution than that.
Well met.
If you're new here, don't let the priests see you. I mean, what are they gonna do?
As an assassin, I was trained to kill. Those skills should serve us well in this place.
Yes, Nethera, as an assassin, you're trained to kill. We can figure that out. I will say the other option is to ring the bell and get picked and actually get taken away to try and figure out what's going on. Full Emperor Palpatine there. I like to think I do a half-decent Emperor Palpatine.
Well, hello.
My young apprentice. Yes, you will find is fully armed and operational battle station. Oh, I'm afraid the Death Star will be quite ready when your friends arrive. A squat Duergar with a bulbous nose and a bad leg sizes you up. Bric-a-brac, she barks. Things we scrounged, things we stole, things we cobbled together from the rest. Good prices for better customers. This town has some odd folk, doesn't it? Alright, ads are starting. So I am just going to freeze it here. Before we get any more info. So in the meantime, while people are stuck in ad jail, I'm just going to do a dungeon and test something. You don't have any ads, Bubbles? I'm glad. I'm glad. I am, if I could run my channel just completely 100% ad-free for everyone, I would. I don't really care about the minuscule amounts of revenue they make me. Let's do this. Oh, I'm also chosen by Segorok. And then finally, let's try a pillage. Oh, that was a really good pillage. Ads should be over in just a minute, and then we can continue talking to this odd merchant and see what she has to say. Continue trying to unravel this mystery. Alright, 10 seconds until we're out of ads and can continue. 1, and there we go. Should be out of ads. So let's continue the conversation. Let me see, there's me, you, the priests, and a pile of former slaves scared out of their wits and not quite sure what to do with themselves. So yes, odd folk. Don't even half start to describe it. Well, who are you? Me? I'm a rag picker, garbage seller, haggletooth, you name it. Not from here, not from anywhere really. You're not getting my real name though. Name giving scares the locals, drives off business. You're not subbed and you didn't get ads? Do you have turbo bubble aids or just a good ad blocker? People here scared of names? Superstitious lot them. It's just a name I figure, but it's just a coin too, you get my meaning. Anyhow, they just call me Rag Picker, and you might as well do the same. Alright. Can you tell me about the priests? Somber bunch they are. A lot of purple robes, bones, skulls, you know the type. Building their flock by helping slaves break free, or more often just paying off the masters. Seems they have the money for it. Oh, that's suspicious. Do they have any enemies or friends? Depends on the slaves, really. Steal slaves from the drow and you've made them your enemy. Pay the drow handsomely for their slaves and you've made them your friends. Seems to come and go, but right now it seems to be the Illithids are sending war parties and the drow sending diplomats. Read into that what you will. Well, this town's built of former slaves then. Call them what you will. To me, the priests seem just another kind of master. Go on, wander the streets, see the people Through an honest eye, you'll see. Anyone else around here? Well, the occasional slave master wanders in, demanding the return of his property. I saw a party of drow leading away a chain of bone creatures the other night. Oh, and there's Vixthra, too, I suppose. Bone creatures. Are the priests killing the people to turn them into bone constructs that they are then selling to fight for the drow in return for the protection of the drow? Neither? You're just Atlas? I guess you just got lucky then, Bubbles. Well done. Vixthra. That's the one the priests worship. Never seen him, not sure if there's anything to be seen, but you can sure feel a presence about this place. Constriction of the throat. The locals say that's Vixthra. What kind of bone creatures did the drow have? What kind of bone creatures do the drow ever have? I don't know. Big, made of bones. Maybe they came with the drow in the first place. Maybe they didn't. Who's to say? None of my business. Alright, what about the slave masters? Not much to say, really. The slave masters storm in, the slaves scatter to the shadows, the priests bring the slave masters into the temple. Every now and then, one might be important enough to be allowed to leave. Right, about my other question. Questions, always questions. Are you sure you don't want to buy something? I actually do want to see your wares, but first, how does a ceremony get called? Ceremony? I have seen it while I've been here. Starts with someone ringing the gong that stands behind the temple, and it ends with someone being led away, all in tears, through the temple doors. Alright, let's see what you have in your store. Some potions. And that's all? No. You have some equipment. Some metals. Thieves' tools, some healer's kits in case I need to stock up on those. Wait, why are you willing to pay 1,000 gold for a firebomb? How good is this? I think I'm gonna hang on to that if it's that good. Right, let's see if there's anyone else here worth talking to, or if they're all just one-line wonders.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Pale eyes peer out of a dirty face, darting nervously to either side as you approach. You mustn't come here, he whispers. You seem nervous? His eyes blink in the gloom. Things aren't as they seem, stranger. Man's raspy voice sends a chill down your spine. You shouldn't have come here. What isn't that as it seems? And flinches at your question, his eyes darting to the shadows. Hush, he warns. Ask the priests, ask Vixthra. Don't waste your time on a freed slave like me. Vixthra? The Underdark is a dangerous place, especially for a pack of escaped slaves. The priests say Vixthra watches over us, keeps us safe. It's best not to argue with the priests, best not to ask questions. You're scared of the priests, aren't you? Man grows solid. Who isn't, he mutters. But they protect us too. Better them than the damned Illithids. Still, one can't help wishing that there was no priests, no temple. I think that could be arranged. And his eyes well up with tears of gratitude, which he quickly wipes away with a grubby sleeve. There'd be some who'd be glad of that, though you didn't hear that from me. Who are you, anyway? I was a slave, but I'm free now. We're all free here in Drearing's Deep. The man's voice lacks conviction. All thanks to Vixthra, that is. Who enslaved you? And holds his hands out, smeared with grime. Who didn't? I've been traded from the Drow to the Illithids and back again. Some of us even serve the Beholders. The Drow steal us from the surface as children. All free except for when the picker comes. Yeah, that really seems to be the situation, Bubble. That is a situation we aim to do something about. Alright. say, go back to wherever it is you came from. You don't want to be here. Looks like I have to go around because I was getting stuck.
Hello to you there.
Please, no more ceremonies. We've lost so many already. Right, so the Durga merchant has fuck all to sell.
What do you want?
You here, don't let the priests see you. Alright, let's go inside. Just another dwelling.
Good on ya. Hello.
Hello, I'm here to rob you. Alchemist's fire. And some gold. Alright, nothing too special. Save. And I guess we go to the temple and see what these priests are all about. Cult Knight. Well, this already looks very inviting. Doesn't seem to be anything round the back. Right, so this seems fairly linear. Let's see if we can enter or if the cult knights will block us.
Well met.
The priest's features are pale and gaunt within the shadows of his purplish cowl. Vixthra protect you, he intones. Vixthra nods, his gaze solemn. Vixthra the White, Vixthra the Wise, the Sage Protector, the Freer of Slaves. All who know Vixthra's greatness tremble before him in worship. I see. Then why are the villagers afraid of you? If a master beats his dogs when it is still a pup, that dog will fear the world, even long after its master's death. So it is with former slaves. They have come from cruel masters into the kind shelter of Vixthra's blessing, yet even here they will forever be afraid. By Vixthra's will, I freed many of these slaves myself, but I expect no gratitude. Well, I wish to enter the temple. I apologize, but the temple is holy to us. Only members of the priesthood, or those who have important business with the order, may enter. Well, I wish to speak with your leader. High Priest Sedalis is a very busy man, and he grows busier by the day. I'm afraid he's only available for important ceremonial events. Well, if I can't enter, how may I worship Vixthra? You may worship him as all the others of the village do. Bless each other with his name, and if you have need of him, the gong behind the temple is always available to you. Why did the sound effect not go off? There is supposed to be a gong sound when the spin is redeemed. You heard the gong? I guess I was just so busy reading that I missed it. I think I'm gonna up the volume on it a little bit. Yeah, like that. Anyway, spin. The hell? Let's see what the wheel has for you. Or me. Or us. It's a family. Oh no, not this shit again. Okay, so for context, there is a certain accent that a lot of Danes have when they speak English, and I hate that accent. I find it physically painful to listen to, and the reason I speak the way I speak is because I make a conscious effort to not sound like that. So this spin is going to force me to talk like that for the next 5 minutes. gonna start the timer. And now I'm gonna start speaking Danglish, which is how a lot of Danish people sound when they speak English. So we're going to be doing this for the next 5 minutes while we're talking to these people. That is going to be fun. Thank you for the spin, Sahel. Do you not offer any services? What services we offer you may have through me. There's no need for you to pass through these doors. Okay. Well then let's look at his store. He is offering potions. These are very reasonable prices. How many lesser restoration do I have? Could I do with some more of those? I only have 2 of those. I am going to get 3 more of those. There we go. So now we have 5. That should be enough for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna save and then I'm just going to try going in.
I shall fight with all the fury I can muster.
Okay, well, it kind of looks like I'm already out of options. Or rather, I have 2. I can attack and force my way into the temple, or I can ring the gong and start a ceremony. I think I'm going to try the gong, and then if that goes to fuck, I will just load my game. Let's decipher the symbols. Strange symbols decorate the gong. Success. The symbols seem to be derived from Old Draconic, a language once popular among Faerun's more powerful dark wizards. The symbols refer to some form of ritual human sacrifice. Well, that does not sound very good. But we're going to ring the gong. 500 experience points. Let's see what happens. Zahel is going on a recruitment spree. I volunteer as tribute. Ooh. I like his robes. He looks fancy.
The gong has sounded. A ceremony has been called for.
A ceremony. Is this guy French? He sounds French. Is it on purpose you can only recruit 1 berserker per stream? Yes. Each kind of warrior has a different limit to how many you can recruit. So people don't just spend 300,000 axes to recruit a huge warband in 1 stream. You have to have a little patience.
Vixla turns his ancient gaze upon us.
He sounds French to me.
Mighty is the will of Vixla, and great is his hunger.
Yeah. He even cuts off the H at the start of the word. Same as the French. The silent H.
Vixla, sage protector, our safeguard against all peril.
Is this Tay? For those of you that know Tay.
To thee we offer one of our own. Are there any here who wish to serve the will of Vixla?
Alright, I am going to volunteer and then we will see where this leads.
Vixla approves of his servant. Priests! Strip this one and bring it to my chambers. Vixla grows impatient with us, and we must sacrifice a victim to the pit with no delay.
Bay.
Yes, master.
Tay is indeed Bay. Having a limit on all of them makes it easier for me to decide how many I want to recruit of each. Oh, so they just attack me. Well, that's their mistake. Alright, let's see. Sahel's warband. Let's just pause. 5 spearmen, 4 axemen, 3 archers, 2 swordsmen, 4 berserkers. Thank God I can stop talking like that. And 2 commanders. So the question is, Zahel, are you just building up a warband for show, or are you also going to use it to pillage? Because pillage will get you gold, which gives you a chance at getting on the leaderboards. But when you pillage, there is also a small chance of suffering casualties. Alright, let's level up. And we are just going pure rogue from here on out. 2 points. Alright, so we want to keep maxing law and heal. Oh, that's not law. Heal, law, and persuade. And then we have 7 points left. So with those 7 points, let's put a couple of points into search. Let's max disable trap, max open lock. Leaves us with 3 points. 1 into move silent, 1 into hide, and 1 into appraise. Seems good. Next hit points, skills, uncanny dodge level 5, 96 sneak attack. There we go. Alright. Stairs up, stairs down, door straight ahead. Well, I am basic and straightforward, so let's clear out this level before heading up or down.
Might we speak?
Alright, Valen, what do you want? I'm actually annoyed with how often these companions want to speak, because it feels like they are constantly interrupting what I'm doing. When suffering casualties, this is a random number with a cap, or a percentage of the army. It is a random amount of your army. But it is a fairly small chance of happening. This temple has the feel of strong magic, evil magic. I wouldn't be surprised to discover if that's the source of all the undead that have been bolstering the Valsharessa's numbers in their army. I think the undead are inside the temple. The undead and more, most likely. We could be dealing with priestesses of Kiran Sali, or even a cult of necromancers. There's no way to know without investigating. That could be quite dangerous. Whatever we find, I'll destroy it. He grins. Of that I have little doubt. Let's be off then. Village LeBay to take all his pineapple pizza because he loves it so much. I don't have a problem with pineapple pizza out of principle. I don't want pineapple on my pizza because I don't like pineapple, but you know, people can have whatever they want. That was a good raid, or a good pillage, Zahel. I think I should put a sound on the pillage command. Like some kind of battle sound. Just a really short, like 2-second clip of some rah and some swords clanging. I think that would work well. Anyway, because I increased how much pillaging awards, and because I think you rolled pretty well on that pillage, I think that puts you in first place, Sahel. Start with this side. We have in there just this one guy? Oh no. Couple skeletal devourers. They're going to be more tricky. Because that is a ton of damage I am not dealing when I'm not doing my sneak attack. Any treasure in here? No, just some assholes that needed killing. Am I far enough from everything that I can rest? Yes, I am. Good. Hopefully that will get rid of the strength damage. If not, I will have to use lesser restoration, and I'd rather not. Alright, I didn't have to use lesser restoration. Beautiful. What are we looking at XP wise? I just leveled up. 17,000? That's not too bad. We get to level 24. What do we have in here? No hostiles? Just a torture chamber with a chest. Well, you know me, I always like to fondle a good chest, so let's go have a look at that. Potion of bark skin, potion of death armor, fire opal. Potion of bark skin goes with the others. Had to restart apps. Someone had stopped your machine, probably to take it, found out it was reserved. You had to take your half-dry clothes up. Oh, goddamn. That sucks. I really hate when people don't respect reservations and stuff. I'm glad so far I've not had to deal with that at all here, and I really hope it stays that way. Because it really sucks when people do that. Right, head upstairs.
Fall in glorious death.
Glorious death. Right, so Valen, if you want to take care of the skeletal devourer, I will focus on these living enemies. Or not. I will get instantly feared. And then debuffed, and then fucked. At least the clothes were just thrown on the floor.
You cannot win this fight!
Hey, when people stop already running machines, at least it's nice to come over and expect your machine to be done just to find someone else's clothes in it. Yeah, it really sucks. There should be some kind of locking system so that the only person who can stop a machine once it's running is the person who started it in the first place. Stairs further up. Might have to. Is she just gonna stay feared forever? God, she is such a useless. She is really disappointing. It seems like every fight she casts like 2 buffing spells on herself, turns invisible, and then stands around doing nothing. Is there something I can do talking to her with her tactics? No. I mean, I can tell her to not cast spells, and then she doesn't cast spells at all, which is like half her character, so that's also kind of useless. Shit companion. What's happening? Oh! Shadow Fiends out of nowhere. Look, she's just standing there, watching. She cast her buff spells, and now she's not gonna do anything. Okay, I'm gonna tell her not to
Yes, is
cast
there
any
something
spells,
you need?
because then maybe she won't be completely useless. Used to live in a place where it was very, very rare people stop the machine for one simple reason. Cameras in the room, you have to beep your card to start a machine, so they know who they need to talk to. Happens more than once, they would get thrown out. Some kind of system like that seems like it might be necessary. Not sure a locking mechanism would work. People use violence to pry open the doors and the soap drawers which have been disabled. I don't know what to tell you. People suck. Need people to get more gold. Feel bad to use the steal command on anyone. You can always use it on me, Zahel. I am not in the rankings because as the streamer I don't get counted. But I have a shit ton of gold just from testing the command. So you can always use steal on me without feeling bad. What do we have here? Katana +4, Karma +4. Wand of Sleep, some random scrolls.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Pillage that ass. That ass.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Oh right, my strength is debuffed. Why is my strength debuffed? +3. Not gonna steal from my sire. That would just be asking to get banished or hanged. Don't worry.
I simply can't carry all of this.
I am merciful. Besides, it's already built in. It's a risk. If you get caught stealing, you get fined. And that's no matter who you try stealing from. Alright, so that strength damage stays. That's annoying.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Wait, I am still encumbered? No, I'm not. Deal with the traps. Wand of magic missiles. Studded leather armor +6. It's probably not an upgrade for anyone.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Let's see. Take my AC down by 1. Plus I would lose 20 fire resist.
You gotta unleash the beast with monster energy.
Yeah, cheers. Let's see, studded leather +6. Would that be an upgrade for any of my party members? It might actually be an upgrade for Nithera. Definitely won't be for Valen. It's a downgrade. I guess she has so much dex. Alright, well, in that case, it is just there to get sold for money. That both of them? That was both of them. Alright. Moving right along. Once again, we need more emote slots. Would be awesome to have a bear going cheers. Yeah, I feel like it would be nice, but I feel like the drinking horn covers that well enough for now. Oh, look at that. Shadow Fiends out of nowhere.
You shall fall!
Eyes drawn to a curious engraving in it. A hooded figure places a black gemstone upon the altar. Before him, his weapon held in the air triumphantly. Let's not do that. What happens if I try to destroy the altar? Nothing. Okay. I can't do it. You want a confetti of bears emote? I'm not sure what that even means, Bubble. Like just a whole bunch of tiny bears exploding all over the place? Any members take point on this? Maybe, could you please do something?
I simply can't carry all this.
Nope. Why is my body so useless? A bunch of colorful bears falling. I mean, that's an idea. I really don't like these skeletal devourers. They are an annoying enemy. Especially when my entire party can't roll a wisdom saving throw or will save to save their life. Valen, are you done running away? Someone forgot I was a mod. Just saw the mod badge and went, wait, I'm a mod? You are, Zahel, and I am grateful for having you as a mod. You do a good job. Right, well, I'm gonna rest while moving on, because the encounters are spicy enough that I feel like I need to be at full strength before taking them on. Nithira, perhaps you could... You know what? I don't care. I don't care. Shut up. Go away. Just move along. Don't care about your romance. Oh, that was an elite knight. Maybe he has loot. You're back to casting buff spells and standing around being useless? Did I not tell you to not cast spells? What the
Yes,
hell?
is there something you need?
Apparently she doesn't understand instructions. The character snores, it sounds like a lion or something. It is quite the powerful snore, I agree. Let's go through the trapdoor first. Hold on, stealth. Trap or starting the fight.
Bones. Fix slot. That was it.
Okay, so this encounter is designed to annoy me. Great. And I love the fact that my party members have just decided to not take part in this fight. Yeah, this is gonna be a reload. Fuck this. When got nerds play Minecraft, decided to start a modded server, and the mod is a PoE inspired mod. Oh, have fun with that. Right, I guess we're going the other way. Taking care of all the other rooms before coming up on him. Or not, because it doesn't connect. Great. Well, this is gonna get on my tits. So apologies in advance if I get salty. But this is hard-coded to be trolling and annoying. Rid of this trap.
Bones. Fix slot. That was the Elders. Bones for fix slot.
Fight these things apparently. Or not, because there's a giant ghost hand jacking me off. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Valen is gonna die because he ran on ahead instead of sticking together because I can't fucking control my party members. Because they're fucking idiots. Let's have a potion and then go heat up Valen.
Sacrifice!
You shall.
Blood for the Elders!
potion of heal. That should be fine then.
No!
There we go. Alright, loot time. Staff of Sedalis. Fearsome High Priest of Ixtra. Good morning, Steffi Walker. Welcome. 35 charges left. Amulet of Power gives... Oh, that's good. Don't really have anyone to give that to, though, but... They've run ahead. At least this time they were fighting. Yeah, at least this time they were actually taking part. Fire resist. He had some very good items. So a crypt key, cloak of protection +4. So I have a cloak of fortification +3. So that's 3 to AC and saving throws. 4 to AC. But I already have 5. I have 6 to AC from the ring, so the AC doesn't matter anyway. Could any of these guys benefit from a cloak of protection? He has the vestments of faith. Let me just see. If I were to put this on him, it would do nothing. Thera is wearing her unique character cloak, so definitely not. That's just gonna get sold. As is the staff. As are, I think, these boots. Yeah, I'd rather have boots of striding. Amulet of Power is getting sold. Braces of Armor is getting sold. The Ring of Major Fire Resistance, though. What kind of rings is Nethera rocking? Fortitude, Commander's Ring. That's 2 to her saving throws. Versus being not immune but highly resistant to fire. Alright, that was some really good loot at least. So, as annoying as the encounter was, at least something good came of it. Are you diseased? I think he's diseased, which we fix. Like so. There we go. Where is the final room? Can we rest before we go into that room? Yes. Deal the trap. Still locked. We should be able to fix that. Locks are no match for me. Really, none of these are trapped. I guess when they're behind a locked and trapped door, maybe the chests themselves don't need to be trapped. Thick gloves of spellcraft, plus 30 to spellcraft. What are you wearing for gloves? You're not wearing anything for gloves. You can have these. that's my potion of heal reimbursed. Well, that's good. Cure moderate. And heal. Oh, so one heal. There we go. Hey Aurelia, welcome. Hanging out for a bit before you need to head off for D&D. That's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Happy to have you here for however long you can or want to stay. Rod of Thunder and Lightning. Rod of Arcane Disjunction. And of summoning. Ooh, summon creature 4, not bad. Cloak of the Bat, what's that do? Plus 5 AC and 15 to hide. 5 AC.
I simply can't carry all of this.
An amulet of plus 6 to will. Plus 5 AC. You drop the Vestments of Faith. And that would make the Ring of Protection redundant. That would make the Ring of Protection redundant. Then instead we give him the Commander's Ring for plus 2 to all his saving throws. He keeps the Vestment of Faith for now. He can also carry this. Just to free up a tiny bit of weight for me. There we go. Alchemist apparatus. I don't really mess with crafting in this game. I wonder if more Shadow Fiends are going to pop out of nowhere and attack me on the way back down. I kinda sorta suspect they might. Oh, he did drop some stuff. Greater Gloves of Discipline. Half plate plus 5.
I simply can't carry all
Blade of
this.
Shadows. Plus 4 greatsword. That drains strength. Nice. I'm just gonna have Valen carry that, as there is no way I can handle it. There we go. No Shadow Fiends out of nowhere? Well, that makes me happy. Hey Nittler, happy Turkey Day to you too. Thank you for joining the party. Ready for adventure?
Will that part of me which is demonic return to the abyss? I pray not. I had my fill of that place.
What do we have here? The pit that they sacrifice people to. Sorry for joining kind of late, but it was nap time. Hey man, no worries. You join whenever fits you. Oh, there's a third one. I hadn't seen the third one. Alright, so when the ads hit, we will be taking the ad break. I will be going to pee, and then I will just be hanging out. But I won't actually be continuing the game during the ads. It's in the chest. Rope. Oh, so we can climb down into the pit. Fasten the rope and use it. You know what? We're gonna take the ad break now, and then once we come back from the ad break, we're gonna climb down the pit. After saving. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright. Gonna sit here for a minute, wait for the ads to finish. So in the meantime, cheers. So while we're just sitting here, since today is Thanksgiving, even though that's not really a holiday where I am, is there anything you guys that stands out for you guys that you're thankful for in your life? Because I have quite a few things I'm thankful for, but I think more than anything, what really makes a difference in my life is my friends, both my offline friends and also the friends I have here over Twitch. That's really, I would say, probably the highlight of my life. I'm very thankful for you guys. Alright, let's climb down into the pit. have we here? The priest before you is tall and pale. Blood trickles from the corners of his mouth. Welcome, child, he rasps. You have been chosen to serve the will of Vixtra, yes? I volunteered. A volunteer? How fascinating. We don't get many of those. You're either very confident or very faithful, aren't you? I have a soft spot for rarities like you. Rare things are precious, don't you think? Same here. Your friends are your true family. Yeah. I don't really have much to do with my family, so I value my friends in a way that probably a lot of people value their family. I wouldn't say my friends are my family, because for me, family has never meant that much. So if I were to say that my friends are my true family, I feel that would actually lessen what my friends mean to me. My friends are more to me than family. Yes, so precious. Your flesh so warm, your skin so smooth, the eyes in your skull so brightly shining. Your blood even now coursing through your veins. But the blessed Vixtra desires none of these. And what does Vixtra desire? Things of the flesh are not his domain. No, what he covets above all are things of bone. It is your femur he wants, your spine, your jaw, the 100 bones within your hands. And why is he so interested in bones? The priest smiles, a fresh trail of blood trickling from between his tight-pressed lips. Let us just say he feels a certain kinship to them. He is a crafter, you see. He likes to fashion things from them. And who are you? My name was Zeramond once, but now we have no names. We are simply the elders, the ones who dwell with Vixtra, the gatherer of bones. We serve our master's will, we see to his desires, and he fulfills our own. Alright, well, goodbye. If only it was so easy. Vixtra demands your bones, however, and we demand your blood. Fare thee well, my child. The priest opens his mouth to reveal 2 sharp fangs. He lunges for your throat. Just catching up, got a phone call. Your friends mean the world to you?
Your blood.
Yep, me too. Alright, cult monk.
I'll
Dealt
put you in
with.
place.
I'm taking down these bone golems. There we go. And there we go. And save. Energy orb. Sparks and hisses. Energy's fully charged. It'll probably be good for something at some point. Got her to actually fight. Yeah, unfortunately the way I got her to fight is to just tell her to never cast spells. Which means that her 10 levels of wizard are going to waste. Because if I don't tell her to never cast spells, she just casts 1 or 2 buffing spells, turns invisible, and then stands around with her hand up her ass doing nothing.
Yes, is there something you need? I suppose we can...
Okay. Could you go away? I was kind of talking to my henchman.
Into the flames we leap.
Or not, or we're just gonna charge in. Okay, we're just gonna charge in. Great.
Yes, is there something you need? I suppose we can
Talk
spare.
about your training. Concentrate on becoming an assassin. Even that was hard to make her do. Yeah. Pale-skinned corpse stirs within the coffin, lacerated with bloodless wounds. Watch you horrified to see the wounds quickly closing. Attack the corpse. Another way to destroy the creature. Wooden stake through their heart. Well, we don't have any wooden stakes. Does this room contain wooden stakes? Nope, contains some gold.
Your life is forfeit!
Into the flames we leap!
For the seer!
Specific key is required. Where might that specific key be? What am I missing here? What am I overlooking? Doesn't seem to be anything here. I'm just gonna look it up. I can't be asked. I can't be fucking asked. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. I feel a little stupid for not thinking of that myself. What you're supposed to do is break this crate, and unlike every other crate in the entire game you can break, this one leaves behind splintered wood. No, don't click the rope. And then you can use that to stake this guy. Drive a piece of wood through the creature's heart. There we go. Would never have guessed. Yeah, me neither. Pedestals. Okay, we got a bunch of pedestals. We got lightning everywhere. See what I can do with these pedestals. And this. Oh, I see how it goes. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, gonna take that. It has to go over here because this is the only one where there's only one pedestal. Can I take this again to stop the lightning, or will that open the door? Close the door. That does not close the door. Got it. So now we just need a second power orb and we'll be able to access the other places. Oh, I hope all of these guys aren't vampires as well. That could get dicey.
Into the flames we leap. Into the flames we leap.
Darkness will take you. Darkness will take you. Your darkness will take you. Darkness will. Your blood will. Your blood will be mine. Darkness will take you. Darkness will. Your blood will be mine. Your blood will be mine. Your blood will be mine.
Into the flames we leap.
Darkness will take you. Your blood will be mine.
So where does he go? Goes this way.
Into the flames we
Okay, so that's one. Anyone in this one? Yes. Okay, that one.
Will take you.
And that is Valen dead.
Darkness will take you.
Oh great, it disappeared, so now I don't know which one he's in.
I'll put you in your place.
Again, this encounter probably wouldn't have gone so bad if Nathira would fucking participate. Spirit goes right here. Still have another splintered piece of wood. She's just running around behind me in stealth doing nothing. Oh my god. This is really pissing me off.
I simply can't carry all of this.
I've got these. Wait. Hey, Freedom's Choice! Level 20 Dragon Rider, not bad. Yeah, you don't have to, you shouldn't have to roll your injury manually. That should be automated, but I guess it's not working right now. Let me just look at that. Is that action group? Oh, I made a mistake. There we go. I forgot to put in a argument when I programmed it. How's everyone's Thursday / Thanksgiving treating you all? Very well, except this game is pissing me off. But other than that, it is going very well. I ordered out for some really great food that I really enjoyed. So if only this game could stop being a dick to me, everything would be hunky-dory. Hopefully it should be salvageable, because I should have in this bag a Rod of Resurrection. There we go. Do I still have that thing that lets me summon a genie? Does that still work?
Once again, you have summoned me, mortal. Of course.
Unload some of all this. Keep that, sell these. Sorry, I was a little salty when you came in, Freedoms, and then the command didn't work and everything was just annoying and I got a little stressed out. But how are you doing? How is your Thanksgiving going so far? Still morning for you, right? Don't need these, don't need this. Still hanging on to those, but everything in this is getting sold. Keep the holy water, I think. Keep the Mantle of Great Stealth, in case I ever have anything to use that for. Keep the Potion of Bull Strength. So that. Like I said, keep that. Don't think he has anything I want to sell. Nope. But he sure does. Keep the vestments of faith for now. Alright. Now, do you have anything I want to buy? Probably not. Spell chain. +4 breastplate. Oh, with less. Nobody cares. Of command. Nope. Have any weapons? I have enough resources. No, so that was just a chance to unload. That's fine. It was good to get to unload. Fully done on this side. Not done on the other side yet. Let's just rest up before we go in there.
Oh my.
Oh my indeed. Guess I did that during the fight as well. Alright, so I want to go back and search the main room. There are side doors to each of these two sleeping area, tomb areas, whatever you want to call them. Oh, now I get it. Every time they were wounded, they would run into this trap and take damage, but because it was negative energy damage, that would actually heal them instead. That's why they kept running away. They didn't die, they just got demoted. Ah, interesting. Interesting take, I like it. Okay, let's see what's behind this door. Hopefully not any more vampires. Looks like the vampire's library. And a rat. Hello, rat. The rat's eyes look beady in the dark. I mean, if these are just going to contain spell scrolls rather than useless books, that just makes me happy. Oh, here we go. Useless books. Books way too much vis-a-vis how much they're worth, so I'm not gonna bother looting them. But spell scrolls weigh almost nothing and sometimes have a decent sell value, so... Books basically never get looted. Spell scrolls basically always get looted. But then there are special books like this. Tome of the Vixthrite Elders. On the eve of Darkentide, 1034 DR, did Vixthra at last attain his true form. Shadow are his wings no more, but fearsome bone. His power made greater by our faith and labors. We created our God and made him eternal by our faith. He shall be undying as we are. Now and forever shall we serve his power. Special properties, energy drain, single use. Level 17. So I'm wondering if maybe that is something I need to use on the god. Maybe to create an energy orb or something. Or maybe to finally defeat it, I don't even know. Okay, let's see what's behind this door. Ooh, more dungeon. That's where I came down. Alright. Cult Elder Monk. Are you a vampire too? I'm assuming you are.
You cannot win this fight!
Some splintered wood. Can I make it in time? Yes. Fuck you, vampire lady! I am thankful for Neverwinter Nights. This game annoys the hell out of me sometimes with the wonky AI and stuff, just vibing, but overall it's a really good game. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. And I do want to give Neverwinter Nights 2 a chance at some point. Although I have heard it is not nearly as good. Simple quarterstaff +4. We have here monk gloves. Nobody cares about monk gloves. I actually like the way this this dungeon has been set up so far, where you come down and you face one of these guys, and that kind of teaches you the mechanic that you then have to use here. If only Nethira's AI wasn't so fucking broken. Anyway, how's your week going? Just vibing. Having a good Thursday, I hope? Wand of Arcane Disjunction. Put the junk in Arcane Disjunction. Ahahaha. Right, before we head on out in the main area, we're going to rest up again. Then I think we're gonna open here and explore this before heading up here. That seems logical to me. Fairly sure the Henchman AI in the Enhanced Edition is a bit bugged at times. I don't even know if this is the Enhanced Edition or not. But yeah, I have this problem specifically with Nithira, who is a wizard rogue assassin, that she will cast a couple of buffing spells, then turn herself invisible, and then do nothing for the rest of the fight, thus contributing nothing. And I've told her to stop casting spells at all, which meant that for 1 or 2 fights she would actually fight, and then she went back. She's still set to not cast spells, but she still doesn't contribute at all. And it's really annoying. Guess they didn't take care of their swords. I feel like they could go without punishment. There we go. If you don't do maintenance on your sword, you don't get to keep your sword. That seems fair. Ow. Alright, put you here. And put you here. There's the door. Then we take the orbs back. There we go. Who even knows what spellcasting henchman I think? Yeah, really. Get his name, Barbarian, from the base game would be a better companion at that point. The start of Hordes of the Underdark lets you have him. His name is Dalen Red Tiger. And he was my companion of choice for the first third of this expansion. But he gets taken away when you go out of Undermountain and into the Underdark. I am in the Underdark section of the expansion, and I can only have these 2 characters as companions. They're my only choice. It is the rogue wizard assassin, and then it is this guy, fighter weapon master, and he is quite good. He definitely carries his weight. She is a useless piece of shit. He carries his weight nicely. More asshole vampires? Bone golems? I'd rather have bone golems than asshole vampires. If I'm being completely honest. Oh, now she's fighting. I guess I just have to bitch about it. And then if I complain enough, she'll start contributing. Ooh, that hurt. A potion onto him. Yeah, I don't even mind that she casts spells. Like, if she wants to cast a couple of spells, buff herself, and then join the fight, I can totally live with that. I get that. I get why, for example, she would want to be invisible for a fight. It's just that she seems to not contribute. She never gets past the point of preparation. While of oversized bones lurk in the shadow gloom, pale and white, seems that whatever meat once clung to them has since been picked clean. Is that just what all of these will say? Okay, sure, that's not... And then you don't ever even get to where I told you to go. Okay. And the middle one... this pathing is peak. Maybe she's missing something that is required to get past the preparation of the spells. I mean, it could be, but what would it be? It's not like this game has spell components, so that couldn't be it. Honestly, I think it's just shitty AI coding. I think someone forgot to terminate a while loop or something. Something like that. So who do we have here? Lavora. The woman before you is strikingly beautiful, despite countless scars. Tattered wings, blackened with mold and dirt, sag from her shoulders, tubes running from the crook of her elbow to a nearby machine. Oh, is she one of the winged elves?
Free me!
She commands, her voice strong and fierce through her apparent pain. Her green eyes, bright as emeralds, pierce you with their gaze. Who are you? I was called Lavora, a hospitalier from the outer plains. Now I languish here, forgotten, abandoned, and left for dead. What have the elders done to you? The vampires! They're creating these horrible bone golems. They found a way to animate them using my blood. This must be how the Valsharez is gathering the undead hordes for her army. We have to find a way to free this creature and stop this. It all has to do with that machine. It's draining my blood vial by vial. I am so tired, so cold. Right, I'll be back. Let's examine the infernal. What happens if I try to interact with it? Small crystal embedded at one of this apparatus pulses with a strange light. A single lever rests atop the machine, and a narrow rod-shaped slot is cut into the contraption's far side. Can I get some kind of a clue? Well, we're gonna go up and see if we can get some information up in this area, and then come back and hopefully save her.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, it's one of those encounters that's meant to yank my dick and piss me off. Fuck off, game. Nothing in here of interest other than a rat. Gotta head off. Alright, Aurelia, have fun with D&D. Hope the game stops being a jerk. It will. It's fine. Alright. Just run up to him so he teleports to the next area so he stops shooting at me. See if there's anything to pick through in that garbage. Something of interest, anything. Oh, there you go. Bone ring. Immunity to level/ability drain. Well, considering that's constantly being spammed at me, I'm going to take off my iron skin ring temporarily and put this on instead. The question is, will I ever remember to switch back? And the answer is probably not.
All right.
Wizard. Well, I want to dive on the wizards. not the warrior, the wizard.
This is not the end. This is not the end.
Draw envoys. What do we have here? Draw full plate plus
I
3.
simply can't carry all of this.
Tana plus 4. And Belt of Fire Giant Strength plus 5 strength. Belt of Fire Giant Strength I am considering giving to... what's his name? Valen? Yeah, Valen. He is wearing a belt of... oh, he's already wearing that exact belt. Well, in that case, never mind. What am I wearing? Plus 4 dex, that's more valuable. I think this just goes here for selling. Nothing here of value. Nothing here of value. This room has a chest. Doesn't seem to be trapped. And finally the bigger room. Ooh, a handmaiden. With a letter. As wise and powerful as you are, Vix Thra Naaxteris, your lack of progress on the matters we have agreed to angers me. You promised me an army of undead, to the order of 200 a day. What I have seen from you thus far has been half that. Your foolish elders sing the praises of their exceptional craftsmanship and might. While this is true, I do not forgive the shortfall. I am sending some of my slaves with this letter to oversee the process. Satisfy me, and your elders may have their blood and you their bones. Exceed my expectations, and I will give you their weight in gold as well. Disappoint me, however, and I will destroy even the memory of your pathetic little cult. The choice is yours. Amulet of Natural Armor plus 4, Protection plus 3, Ring of Major Acid Resistance, that might come in handy at some point, Flail of Destruction, plus 3 Flail that does D8 extra fire damage. I don't think that is in any way a match for what Valen is wielding. Plus 3... then it's better versus outsiders, but it is a D10 flail. Yeah, it's a much better base weapon. That is just for vendor.
I simply can't carry all of this.
And then a large shield plus 4, but nobody in my party uses a shield. Potion of heal. Don't really care about potions of Eagle's Splendor. Such splendors. Some restoration. Potion of speed. Don't really need those anymore. Alright, there we go. Anything interesting in the room? No. Nothing. Oh wait. My bad. Armor. Some stuff. Some stuff. And on the way out, I had completely missed this chest. Drow chest. Alright. Figured I would have to backtrack a little before I could rest. Let's get rested up and ready to deal with that Shadow Master. He's probably not going to be so much of an issue once we get to where he actually stops and fights. Rather than strength drain, run away. Strength drain, teleport away. Where are we on XP? About 4,300 away. Not too bad. Nothing in this room but four bone golems. Wheelbarrow. Oh, one of those, right? Break this for some splinters. There we go. Nullifier rod. I think that is what we need to disable the device. Another energy orb. Avoirus Wrath. Its mace, pale as alabaster, shines with a holy light. Encased in the weapon's cut glass head is the image of a young and smiling angel. Written in gold filigree along the shaft are the words, "Bestowed upon the Deva Lavura in recognition of the vital mission that lies before her." Oh, wow. That is amazing versus undead. Only usable by good outsiders, though, so it's no use to me.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Mistran Belt of Priestly Might and Warding. Plus 2 AC, plus 4 strength, only usable by good. Yeah, that's for selling. As for the mace, I think she may want that back. Quarterstaff plus 4. Can I fit that somehow? No. Alright. Dire Mace plus 4. That's going to have to go in
I simply can't carry all of this.
Valen's inventory along with the quarterstaff. There we go. Right, let's go rescue a Deva. Ooh, we didn't loot any of this yet. Strife. Kukri that has Doom on hit. Bolts of negative energy. That's what he's been debuffing my strength with. Scarab of protection. Boots of Elvenkind. Hatred and strife. That also does strength damage.
I can't carry all of this.
Crossbow of murder. Plus 5 crossbow with massive criticals. And finally, Cloak of Elvenkind. Alright. Well, Valen's gonna have to carry most of this, just because I am running out of... This can go here, this can go here. There we go. I think while I'm still dealing with these undeads, I'm gonna keep my my ring of no energy and level drain. At least the nullifier. Woman's rigid posture softens, and a faint red glow you hadn't noticed before seems to drain out of the air. Wind stirs her ragged feathers. Thank you. I know I've made a mess of the whole thing, but at least I'm not being held captive anymore. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my superiors. Oh, come now. It's not so bad. No, it's pretty bad, but I'm still here, right? I'm still on the material plane. My superiors didn't say my mission had to be done right away. There's still time, isn't there? What do you intend to do now? Why, complete my mission, of course. I'm supposed to find someone and give them a message. I'm not really sure who I'm supposed to find, but, well, things have a way of working themselves out. Serendipity, right? I could use your help. Really? I'd love to. I mean, this person I was supposed to meet, they could be anywhere, right? After all, I have to start somewhere, and it might as well be by returning a favor. What do you need? I need your help defeating Vixtra. The one the vampires worship. I admit I have a bone to pick with him. I'm weak and may not survive the battle, but I would be dying in the cause of good at least. Are you sure? Yes, help me in the battle. This ought to be fun. I've never fought a god before, have you? Crystal of Undeath. What's this? Crystal of Undeath. -4 to all physical stats, but damage resistance to negative energy. And a whole bunch of necromancy stuff. Interesting. That's getting sold, but interesting. Right, I guess we're off to try and fight an undead god. Crashing, going to take a nap. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Zelaminator. Enjoy your nap. I will see you again soon. I'm honestly crashing a little bit myself.
Do you have a moment? There is something I wish to tell you.
Something you should know about me. I was reluctant to say anything, but now that we're working together, yada yada, I was an assassin. No ordinary, I served as one of the Red Sisters. Red Sisters? It's one on the surface of the Valshires. So you work for the Valshires? I did. Those days are behind me. Become a follower of Illystria. Alright, I'm glad I'm on your side. Still view with suspicion. Well, I trust you. Alright. Alright, we have ads coming up in a couple of minutes. And as usual, we won't actually play through the ads. Oh, cutscene.
You have made it this far, have you? You have no idea how foolish you are. You will have no chance against Vixla, the Sacred One. Soon all the realms will worship him, and his priesthood shall rule all the lands. Your soul will be Vixla's for all eternity.
I think that's the worst voice acting I've heard in this game so far. That was really poor. Alright. Oh, it's this guy again. And he just instant killed me because he had some kind of damage reflection bullshit. Alright, well, we are going to try again after the ad break. Where are we? Yeah, we're gonna try again after the ad break. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and while the ads are going, I am just going to get to right before that fight. And then we will attempt, then we will save, and then we will attempt to fight again after. There we go. Stop here. Save. There we go. And now we just wait for the ad break to end. So while ads are running, I will just recruit some more soldiers for my own warband. Not that my warband really matters that much, but I think it's fun all the same. There we go. So one more minute of ads and then we continue. And once we're done with Vixtra and this section of the game, I'm probably going to be ending the stream because I'll be honest, I'm crashing out a little bit. I am more tired than I thought I was when I started the stream. And I can go to the end of this section of the game, but I don't want to start a whole new section. I don't have the energy for that. I was hoping to go longer today, but I also don't want to push myself too much. We should be coming out of ads in about 10 seconds. Can continue. There we go. Alright, should be back from ads. This is unskippable? Oh, that is painful.
Have you have no idea how foolish you are. You will have no chance against
Okay, I'm gonna quick save as soon as this cutscene is over because I am not sitting through this painful excuse for voice acting a third time. Right, well, if he's gonna reflect damage anytime I do a physical attack, I'm gonna switch to a bow and shoot at him. I hope that effect has run out now.
I always get my way.
Anytime I hit him, I take around 40 damage. So how do I kill him without hitting him? Can I just go past him? Can I just ignore him? That was just from being near him. Oh, great. I don't like it when they set up so there's just auto-lose abilities. I'm just reading. There's a solution to this. Okay, so it's acid damage. So I think I have a ring of acid resistance somewhere. Do I not? Can I open her inventory? Can. Why don't I give her mace back? Damn, I thought I had something that granted acid resist. It's fire resist. You know what? We're just gonna cheese it.
Very well. Very well.
That. Will not. There we go. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just waiting for the spell that automatically kills me if I try to attack him. I'm just waiting for that spell's duration to run out. Let's see if it's run out now. Nope, looks like it's still on. Alright. This is a bullshit tactic, but if the game is going to hit me with this kind of bullshit, I'm going to employ bullshit tactics the other way. It's kind of the only thing I have. Oh wait, I have a ring of major acid resistance right here. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so what happens if I put this on and then go try to hit him? That's more manageable. heal. I don't have any broken wood. Where am I supposed to get that here? Alright, load back. And now breaking chests doesn't give me splintered wood? Oh, this one does. Oh, I have a piece of splintered wood. Now I should be able to do it. And maybe his buff spell will have ran out. Save.
I hope you like pain!
There we go. Use another charge of the Rod of Resurrection. How many do we have left? 14. Alright. And then I'm gonna wait for the duration of... You know what? I'm gonna rest. Seems a good idea. There we go. And save and go.
Foul in this
That thing had glowy eyes. The god is a Dracolich? Multiple Dracoliches? Hold on. Map. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we can get instantly feared. Oh, at least the Deva cast heal on me.
Come over here. My attack did nothing?
Alright, we're gonna load back and we're gonna try and buff up. Also, can I just say that whoever designed this game so that anytime there's a hard bullshit fight, there is essentially an unskippable cutscene right before it, I hope that person slips, lands awkwardly on his chair, and accidentally sits really hard on his balls. This also a Diablo-like? No, this is an RPG. This is more a classic RPG than an action RPG. Anyway, where was I? I was going to try and buff up a little bit before going in. That's where I was. Gonna take death armor. We're going to take... Do I have any strenuous? That's lore. That's Owl's wisdom. Bull strength, I don't really need to... Actually, bull strength could help a little bit. Boxskin. Aid. Less. And endurance.
Foul in this
Well, at least this one is skippable. First.
I hope you like
Cannot win this fight!
Ow. That hurt. potion fuel to him. What happened? Did we beat it? Beat this fight 3 times in a row. That seems rough. That's him then. Potion wasted. That's a reload.
In this
I always
hope they slip right. I was late. I wouldn't have been so mad about it if the game hadn't done the exact same thing in a really poor way just not too long ago. Something I want to try. If I ever come out of the sphere state. No, that's right.
There's something foul in this.
This time I'm gonna try just going past. That. That's what I thought. Well, that was a good idea, except fear instantly incapacitates me and there's nothing I can do about it.
come over here. Look at this.
able warrior has joined our cause.
I always get...
Thankful for your brother, who's your hype man. It's a good thing to be thankful for. Alright, I'm starting to figure out this fight.
There's something foul in this.
Actually... yeah, we don't need to see that every time. Thank you very much.
For the seer!
Oh, sure, just charge in. Small. What to do with the bone golems first. Here. If it does use its breath weapon, it won't hit any of my other party members. Never mind. It seems this fight has decided to spam knockdowns, which I don't have a lot of discipline, so I'm not very well equipped to handle that.
I'll kick you to hell and back, I will!
My attack.
Spin! Alright, before we continue this fight, fan of light, you'll get your spin on the wheel of fate. Alright, you get 5 minutes of bare text to speech, which means I read anything in chat as if I were a text to speech. Timer starts now.
Come over here. Look at this.
Looks like a punishment for me, says Fan of Light. Fan of Light says, Bear is a cutie? Yeah.
I'll put you in your place.
Alright, it seems we have defeated the Dracolich.
Hi! Excuse me! Hello?
Fan of Light says, I hope to get cheated on. It means I have a partner.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Evil is vanquished. Do you know if they've got another one of those stashed around somewhere?
Fan of Light says, even the wind is getting blown, but I can't get a text back. Shake my damn head. Quote by Freedoms. Fan of Light says, wheel still on. Thanks, Fan of Light. Fan of Light says, it's like playing Wii Sports, but your parents are getting divorced in the background. Quote by Freedoms.
I simply can't carry all of this. I simply can't carry all of this.
Fan of Light says, eat my dick and balls. Fuck your ugly wife. Quote by Miwa. And there's the timer. This is gonna take a while to pick up. Especially, you know what, I don't need these two ass clowns standing in the way when I'm trying to pick stuff up.
Of course.
Worm gauntlets. -4 dexterity. But +6 attack bonus. Oh, only usable by Red Dragon Disciple. Well, that's getting sold then. Dwarven War Axe +5, solid. Also getting sold. Is that another Red Dragon armor? That is literally what I'm already wearing. Morningstar +4. This feels like a dragon's hoard. So much treasure. Oh, holy shit. Okay, most of this is just trinkets. Alright, and then it is just clicking on a whole bunch of gold on the floor. Getting it all. I like that idea, Bear. You're the smartest person I ever saw. Lady Epitaph, I second this. Yeah, she says so many nice things to me. It's hard for me to find a bad thing to say about Lady Epitaph. I mean, if you're okay with the cannibalism, with the eating of innocent orphans, then she is a wonderful person. I'm gonna save now in case something happens, just so I don't have to do all this again. Alright, the dragon's hoard has been plundered. Now let's see if I can unload enough of this to get back a walk speed. Hold on.
I simply can't carry all of this.
You know what? I have a way better idea than trying to haul all this out. I just remembered I have a solution for this.
Once again, you have summoned. Of course.
Keeping that. Selling all this shit. Don't need that. Don't need that. Played a game for the first time in forever yesterday. What did you play, Fan of Light? I'm assuming the reason you say the first time in forever is because most of the time you're so busy with your coursework and your projects you don't have time for games? That for now. See, I might want to see that. Battle of Greater Stealth, that's the one we're keeping. Alright, just do a once over. I think that is everything. So then Valen. Do we keep the Vestments of Faith? No, they're not that great. Keep the bow though. There we go. And that means I have 447,000 gold, which I'll probably use to make my swords even better. If I am lucky, that will let me get both of them to +6. That would be really great. Played Immortals Phoenix Rising. It's available for free on Ubisoft for a while. Don't know if it still is. Always wanted to play a Zelda-like, as I can't play Zelda. I'm not familiar with Immortals Phoenix Rising. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't remember anything about it. But did you have fun? That's the most important thing. That's what's missing. The map. Okay, now that we're out here, just gonna rest. Now we can get out of here. I will say, as much nostalgia as I have for this game, and I really do enjoy it, having recently played Baldur's Gate 3, it really throws into perspective how far,
Of course.
Very well.
computer RPGs have come in 20 years. A grateful figure hunches before you on the temple steps, his knobby hands clasped fervently before him. Thank you, thank you. Many thanks, yes. We're truly free now, both from our prior slavery and from the terrible tyranny of Vixthra. What are you gonna do now? Why, lead the village, free more slaves, build defenses now that Vixthra's gone, protect against the slave trackers. It's time to build a better life, it is. A better life right here in Drearing's Deep. The seer would be pleased with our work here, Lyra. You have done a good thing here. Freedom is worth fighting for, even worth dying for. Remember this, or you may find yourself slaves once more. Thank you, Lyra Menthen. In one fell swoop, you've given us what we've dreamed of and been so scared to have for all these years. Thank you, 1,000 times thank you. No, that was only 2 times thank you, not 1,000 times. I'm not picky. And now we head back and report to the seer and spend some of all this dosh. And then that is going to be it for tonight once all that is done. Yeah, that's the right way. Around here. Nope, that's the wrong way. This is the right way. Lyra, you've returned, and only just in time. The seer has been asking for you. Quickly, I will take you to her. All right?
You are here. The army of the Val'Sharess is on the move. They are marching on Lith Myathar.
Don't worry, seer. I won't let you come to any harm.
I am glad to hear you say that. It is time to make our final stand. I have been given another vision. A vision of you leading our troops against the Val'Sharess.
And I will lead them to victory.
You have proven yourself worthy of this honor. Even House Mavir will follow your orders in the coming battle. We will make preparations all through the night. In the morning, the enemy will arrive and the battle will begin. While we do this, you must rest. We will wake you before the battle.
But I wanted to improve my weapons.
Vendui, Surfacer. I greet you. Are you aware of who I am?
You must be the Val'Sharess. Indeed, you are no fool. You have also proven to be a most frustrating adversary. Jalil, worthy of my attention. Have you a name, or must I continue to refer to you simply as Jalil? What does that mean exactly? Jalil? It means only female in your tongue, nothing more. I would prefer to call you by your name if you're willing to give it. My name is Lyra. Lyra, so be it. A name to put to a face that I have become familiar with. I am pleased we finally meet. She steps towards you, her eyes suddenly traveling the length of your body as she mischievously grins. You've proven yourself to me, Lyra Menthen, a powerful female, able to shake all the Underdark before her. Together, our power would be unstoppable. With you at my side, all of the Underdark would be ours, and the surface world as well. Her eyes meet yours, bright with eager ambition. What do you say to that, Lyra Menthen? I could never work with such as you. She chuckles under her breath. You say that now, Lyra Menthen, but are we truly so different? Is there nothing about my offer that you might find tempting? She leans in close, and you can smell an exotic, dusky perfume. We have much that we could teach each other, Lyra Menthen. There are many reasons for us to— oh shit, oops! Definitely had fun. Not as good as Zelda from what you've seen and heard. She steps away from you, her expression shifting to one of brutal coldness. Then join me because it is the intelligent thing to do. Do you truly think you can succeed with only these pathetic rebels to aid you? I seem to be doing pretty well so far.
So you have made your decision. You are a fool, Surfacer. Die then with the rebels. I shall see you on your knees before me, and then you shall truly know what it is to suffer.
This is Commander Imloth. I have sent this wisp to act as my eyes and ears for the coming battle and to allow me to communicate with you. As the battle progresses, I'll report to you any happenings on the battlefield that you need to be aware of so you can direct the troops as you see fit.
How do I do that? Speak to the individual squad leaders to issue orders to the units. Squad leaders carry a flag for easy identification. Take care in placing your forces now. Once the battle begins, issuing orders will be much more difficult. I have to leave troops guarding both the port and the core in case the enemy finds a way to cross, so there are no reinforcements available. And you have the strategy. Marksman, sword masters.
Hi!
Okay, I want you to guard the courtyard.
Well met.
You can defend outer gates.
I greet you.
tower.
I greet you.
Right inner tower.
Well met.
And courtyard.
Hello there.
See how those in the courtyard.
Hello there.
Heal those. Courtyard as well.
Well met.
And the outer gates. Then we will save.